What's up, guys? A few minutes late. I try to always be like at 5 o'clock or like at 5:30, but little bit late today. How's everyone doing tonight? Let's see. I had like one other thing to do before I started, so please bear with me for a moment. I haven't seen a friend in person in 2 months. Oof. I feel like that's normal for especially like this type of season. I don't know. I feel like, sorry if you guys hear those cars. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I only really hang out with like my partner. So it's like I don't go out often. Things are good today. Chilly night here. Yeah, it's chilly here too. I mean, I know northern Los Angeles is like Burbank or something was getting like snow, like flurries. And you all good? Yeah, I'm good. No longer sick. No more sick, which is bless up, you know. Oh, my goals. The second picture behind me. Which one? This one? This one? This one? This one? This one? Manuel's here. How are you feeling? I'm feeling good. Let's update the follower goal. Let's see. Worship the Shrimp Lord. There we go. Hey, hello. Hello. Okay. OBS. Yay, no sick. It's March, your birthday month, right? Yeah. It's my birthday this month. Not until the end, though. And I've heard LA area is pretty cold lately. I don't get snow here in Brazil, at least not where I am. So at least I don't have to deal with that. Yeah. I mean, I will say, because I grew up in the Northeast and I thought I was going to like love not having to deal with the snow anymore, but I truthfully miss it. I ironically miss the cold and the snow. I love your content. Know that you are seen in this world. Keep it up. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. But yeah, it's been getting chilly here. Not very happy about that. But actually I am. I think a lot of other people aren't. Which is unfortunate, but I'm okay with the weather. I just I left a lot of my winter clothes at home or in the Northeast when I moved because I was like, I won't need these. I was wrong. So that's why I'm like always wearing, that's why I'm like always wearing hoodies and stuff now. Because I'm like, oh shit, gotta fucking dress nice, dress warmer. Yeah, sorry again. Thought you were turning 25. Yeah, I'm not. I might have misheard you before saying you're 24. Again, really sorry about that. No, you're fine. I'm just... Oh, Frankie's here. Hello, welcome. How are you? Cool. Started stream, I want to say early, but it's already almost 6, and I think I started streaming at like 6 yesterday. So I want to get a good amount of work done, because I'm really... Like, the shrine is pretty much the last prop I need to texture, other than the foliage, which the foliage is easy because I think I can just do generative materials for the most part in Unreal. So it's like this, the roof and the front piece are, hello, The roof and the front piece are like the last things that I need to do, and then we can get critique, finish it up. It's Wednesday, so the goal is to hopefully have everything finished before this weekend, or if not, by this weekend. I keep forgetting to check out Louisong. I will do it today, I promise. I'm sorry, Necro. I like cold. Oh, sorry, guys. That was work. I like cold and snow and stuff, but I don't know if I can say it with property because I've been exposed to it while traveling and having fun. Yeah, it's different when you're like living somewhere that's cold and you have to deal with like shoveling your driveway and your like patio or whatever, or you know, defrosting your car, scraping ice off your windshield. Good, just writing a cover letter. Anything new? Nice. Nothing new on my end, just continuing to work. I gave 204 likes, hope it helps. Well, thank you. Definitely helps. It is very appreciated. Yeah, that shit, don't think I'd like all that. Yeah. Not fun. That's the one thing I'm like, okay, I don't have to scrape ice off my car anymore here. Although I will say it does get hot, and I don't think that's much better. So only the shrine left? Yeah, technically the building. I do have to kind of go back and touch up the moss texturing on some of my stone assets, like this, because it's just a little bit too noisy. I think I mentioned that before. I think these just need a little bit of a touch up. And I think like I want to make the like darker shadows, exaggerated shadows in this specifically. But yeah, hopefully we can get the Unreal scene out and all set up before the end of the week, if not by the weekend, and then have it, you know. Did I love the smiley stones so much? Thank you. That was like definitely my favorite to work on. People say I'm one of the nicest TikTok live viewers. Well, thank you for sticking around. I gave 139 likes. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Very nice. Okay, let's see. Gotta kind of start. Oh, is this gonna be like choppy? I don't know what this is. Okay, that's that. This is that. That. Okay, so we'll do this file. Moss looks okay. Just okay. $180 more likes. Damn, you're killing it. Crushing my like button. Thank you so much. What is it? In Love Geo? Thank you. Oh, well. How's everyone doing on this fine Wednesday? was trying to stay up, so I was finishing up Interstellar. I have never watched Interstellar. I'm gonna get crucified for that, but it's okay. I haven't watched Interstellar either. Okay, hell yeah. I always like, it's weird. I like to say I'm like a film person, but then I haven't seen movies like Fight Club or a lot of just like the classics that everyone raves about. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a fake movie watcher. I'm eating and getting ready to dive into the Sword Project, trying to add some details and possibly start the retopo. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I've been seeing your progress on that. It looks sick. Super excited to see where it goes. Izzy, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Watched Interstellar for the first time a few months ago. It's not great to watch movies just because everyone watches it. You seen Hunger Games? I have seen Hunger Games. I read the books first. Well, thanks. Of course, of course. Oh my god, the bop. I love this song. Stimmin'. Except me. Yeah, I mean, the books was like, that was just like, I don't know. I think when that show or that movie, when the movies were like popular, was when it was like the thing to watch them. Or read the books. I don't know. I was a book girly when I was younger. When in like was it like I was in middle school when the Hunger Games was poppin'. I would like to be able to, like, by the end of the day, put the shrine, like, fully together. I didn't actually watch the Hunger Games when it was popular, nonconformist. It was, like, it was weird because when the Hunger Games was popular for me, it was, like, when, sorry. My school, like when I was in classes, they kind of required it. Like it was like a reading assignment. Because we were younger, we didn't have to read like crazy shit like Fahrenheit 451 yet. So I was just like, it was like, fuck yeah. Like I was already super into the books. So I was like, oh man, I get to like read this. And then we read it. And then around the time that we were reading it was when I think the second or third movie, the second one, because it was the one where she was like, it was the clock. But yeah, that when the movies were coming out, we ended up like doing a class trip and seeing the Hunger Games in theaters, which was kind of awesome. Broken Headlights came on in my drive today, and I was like, yay, brain scratches. Man, I envy younger me that could read a 300-ish page book in an afternoon, night. I read so much. I read so much back then. Yeah, I mean, sorry, wrong side. As you guys can tell, I read a lot. I used to, but I kind of picked up working a lot more, so I haven't had as much time. I would like to get back into reading if I could, but yeah, I have like this whole bookshelf full of books and art books. Now I'm like, yay, 120 pages a week. Great. Yeah, so it was popular like 2012, but people were still raving about it in like 2014, and I didn't care. But much later, I watched it. It was fantastic. Glad to hear the classic. The class trip was great. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my partner never watched it, and so I tried getting him to watch the movies, and he did not like them, and I was a little sad. But it's okay. It's not for everybody, and I understand. I understand that. He's just wrong. What other books did you read? Twilight? Yeah, I did read Twilight. Twilight, Harry Potter, Percy Jackson. I read the Warrior Cats books. Oh, jeez, what else? I read the like Cassandra Clare books, so like the Infernal Devices and the Mortal Instruments books. I was a little book nerd. What about 13 Reasons? I did not read 13 Reasons. Oh, I read a lot of the John Green books. So The Fault in Our Stars, Paper Towns, Looking for Alaska. There's like 2 other ones that were popular around that time that I read, but they're not coming to me right now. Yeah, like sometimes people's tastes in media are just wrong, and we need to accept that. They just are, yeah. Paper Towns is fantastic, yeah. I loved Paper Towns. I loved the, Love Your Glasses. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Paper Towns. I really enjoyed the movie as well. I think it was more of a flop than The Fault in Our Stars, which is fine. But I liked the soundtrack. I talked about Sunlux before, but Paper Towns is how I found out about that band that I very much enjoy. Gonna be kind of sort of zoning today, so if I'm not talking as much, it's just because I'm focused. I'm like shrimp position focused. Which softwares do you prefer for 3D modeling? Definitely Blender, Substance Painter, or Blender, 3D Coat. Yeah, Blender, 3D Coat. Yeah, I don't even have 3ds Max or Maya downloaded on my computer. And then, yeah, Substance for texturing, Substance and 3D Coat for texturing. Trying to think what else. Yeah, I don't even use ZBrush. I literally don't even use ZBrush. That's fine. You want to get the project going, so focus up. Oh, thank you. Thank you for understanding. I'm a ZBrush bitch, but I should learn Blender. Yeah, I don't have the money for ZBrush. If ZBrush ever wanted to sponsor me. But yeah, I do not have the money for ZBrush. If I got an industry job that required a lot of sculpting and then I like, you know, was kind of like could cave and be like, all right, like I can justify this, then I would, but I don't. I've learned all my like sculpting skills so far through Coat and Blender. Blender is great, but some people are saying it's not industry standard, that Maya and 3ds Max are better. Personally, I think that's a bunch of malarkey. I know what malarkey is. It's okay. It's okay. What are your thoughts? Being someone who's working in the industry, Blender's fully industry standard. You're going to get those vets and stuff that will sit and try to say, like, it's not because it's free. And perhaps, you know, they want to, like, they want the younger generation to go through the same shit that they had to when they were learning 3D and everything, which, like, it's a headache. But, yeah, Blender's an industry standard now. There's no arguing that. I get a lot of people in my TikTok comments, ironically, that are like, but it's still not an industry standard. Blender's still not an industry standard. And it's like, well, why am I working in the industry and using Blender? At the end of the day, like, I say this a bunch, but at the end of the day, as long as you're exporting the files that are necessary for your project, it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. Like, how you got to that point is not important as long as, like, you know, we have an FBX at the end of the day. That's kind of like my thought press to it. Also a ZBrush bitch, but I am starting to use Blender now. Hell yeah. Welcome to the club. Why am I working in the industry using Blender? It's like, oh, not industry standard. Sure, dude. Here's the files I made. Made sure to use Maya when you asked. Fully use Blender. Yes, it's. And like, I don't know. You don't ever see people now being like, you can't use Blender. You can't use Blender for this. You have to use Maya. You have to use this. It's like, it's different if, you know, maybe you're rigging and doing character animation and even sculpting, because like Blender and ZBrush, or Blender and 3D Coat can only do so much for sculpting, and I like acknowledge that. And ZBrush just has a lot more tools and brushes and everything that may be more like accepted and used. But as far as like Sorry, as far as, you know, yeah, I don't know. I argue this point a lot, but yeah, I'm in the Blender's an industry standard, and the people that fight tooth and nail to disagree are wrong. Although when it comes to architectural work, 3ds Max is dope, and so are other programs. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, what I was saying before with like Maya for animating and rigging and all that is a little bit more equipped for that kind of stuff. I kind of just want to leave those flat. Like, yeah, there are programs that are better equipped than Blender for certain things. Like, that's why I use Coat for unwrapping, because I still don't love the unwrapping UI or mechanics for Blender. But it's like, if I had to stay in one program, I could obviously learn it. But I get Coat for free, so I just use that. So may I ask what specifically you want to use Unreal 5 for? Do you want to use it for game dev? I'm only really using Unreal for just like rendering. I'm not really I'm not doing game dev. I'm not building a game out or anything like that. It would be like fun to do that. If I were to do any game dev stuff, I'd probably do it in Unity, just because that's what I'm more familiar with, as far as like C# and everything like that. But I am more of the creative, unfortunately. I don't really see myself using like Unreal for building a game out or anything like that, personally. So yeah, I'm really just using it for rendering this project out, making it look pretty. Use 3D Code for unwrapping? Yeah, I do. Yeah, you might not have been here for that, but yeah, it's got a lot of cool automated stuff that makes unwrapping process a lot easier, in my opinion, at least. I usually just use Blender for retopology. I think I use Coat for retopo most of the time. I think there's a good retopo plugin for Blender. I just have not, like, I haven't done very many projects where I need to retopologize, thankfully. You know, bless up on that one, but ooh. Cool. Hell yeah. I wish there was a good retopo option in Maya. I hate doing it by hand. Yeah. Where is this stone texture coming from? Did I just not paint this in all the way? Damn, I kind of color match that perfectly. Y'all see that shit? Oh, sorry guys. I hated every second I had to use quad draw retopo automation in year 3023. I used Topo Gun for retopo and Rhythm for UVs, but I hate doing it like with all my blood and soul. Not me using quad remesher because I'm too lazy to retopo in Houdini. Oh, retopoing in Houdini? Ugh. It's either that or no PBR rendering. I never use Rhythm UV. Yeah, I get a lot of plugin recommendations, but I just use Coat instead. For some reason, just started thinking of London Grammar. Anyone here listen to them? I have not. If it works, then it's okay. I've had other options pitched to me as well, but those are the ones that clicked. Nice. This piano riff. I hate it. I think I literally said that yesterday, but Itoki. Sorry, I'm just playing around with different brushes to kind of get like a nice hand-painted dirt effect. And I always keep losing the specific one I'm looking for, of course. It's so windy outside. What are you playing? I'm not playing anything right now, actually. I am making some game art. Not that one. Just seen your TikTok on environments, currently creating a Tokyo City environment, and I'm dying. Oof. Rest in peace. I'm sure that's a lot. For those of us non-conformists that probably won't watch it because it's popular, can you tell us about The Last of Us? Because it's you want me to talk about Last of Us? I don't want to spoil anything for other people. I mean, I can talk about it in like a roundabout type of way, but I will gladly talk about Last of Us because personally, I am obsessed. Cool. I'm pretty happy with this, actually. Hell yeah. Save that out. Move on to the next one. Ooh, my hip, for some reason, is killing me tonight. Can you show what you're making yours at Hush Hush? If you want to hop on my Twitch, actually, I think my Twitch is either in the link in my bio for TikTok, or I think it's like linked in the caption for this this live. You'll be able to look and see what I'm working on. I just like don't want to move my phone right now. It's not Hush Hush though. I can't. I don't know how to like have it where I can show. I love your teeth. Oh, thank you, my little fangies. But yeah, I just like, if I have my phone pointed at my monitor, then I can't see. I can't see the chat. Scared to watch it. Might not live up to the game. The game was so far so good with the project. Oh, okay, hold on. I'll go on Twitch. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, join us. My thoughts on The Last of Us. Okay, I also was very much the same way because obviously we've seen, what is it, like Mortal Kombat, Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, all are like doing movies or shows or spin-offs. Lucky Games are using texture sets. I don't think so. Give me a sec. I'm kind of just hand painting everything right now. I actually could probably open up my previous project, and no, I can't do smart materials on those because I have normals on them, and it's gonna come out all wonky. You know what? Actually, I might be able to at least get the colors. I might be able to. Sorry, guys. On to The Last of Us. Yeah, I was super like, ugh. I was hesitant, but then I saw Pedro Pascal, and gosh, gotta drink water. F2P, you've been lurking, or you've been here this whole time, or you just got here? Sorry. Word's hard. I can't blame it on being sick anymore because I'm not. I just got here. Oh, well, thank you. Welcome. How are you? Shoot, what was I saying? Somehow I got to 1.4 points. Like, oh, fuck. Lots of drinking water tonight. Yeah, I saw, gosh, I don't remember her name for Ellie's character, but I saw Pedro Pascal and I saw Ellie's character, her actress, and I loved both Pedro and her from Game of Thrones. Bella? Oh yeah, Bella Ramsey. Yeah, I saw both of them and I was like, oh man, like this is gonna be so good. And I like the rest of the cast, and like I know the voice actor for what the heck is his name? The voice actor for Joel's brother in the game was in the show as an actor for a different character, which was like, pooh, for me. I was like, oh man, Easter eggs, this is great. It's exceeded my expectations. Let me say that. I went in with low expectations for The Last of Us because I was just so worried that they weren't going to nail it, but they've gone above and beyond. I still will always hold the games near and dear to my heart, but I consider honestly the show like its kind of own being and its own entity. Like, I'm trying to say this without as like at least the amount of spoilers as possible, but I consider the show like its own entity, but they're doing it so well. Like, it's so good. And it's like, I know a lot of people are hating on Bella Ramsey's character. Like, they don't like her because she doesn't look like Ellie, and she's not pretty for like what, like Ellie I think in the game's like 14, which is weird. I love Bella Ramsey. She's great. I think she's so like, her character's so like natural. Like just the little goofy things that she does. It's like, I don't know. I would be like best friends with Bella Ramsey. And obviously like Pedro Pascal. Shit. Hello, I'm back. Welcome. Sorry, I was on a tangent about Last of Us. Oh, Stranger Things. Hello. Yes, I remember you. Let's see. What? I mean, people with the Pedro name are actually pretty dope. I have 4 friends named Pedro. I always get really confused when talking to them in a group. Ooh, I felt that. Or just like white people names for me. With texture sets, you can have all your pieces in the same substance file, and it would have the sets of textures with naming conventions you want. Pretty handy. Oh, so like instead of breaking up the pieces, having it all one thing. Yeah, I don't think I figured that out with substance specifically, but it's okay. So without spoiling, what do we have to look forward to, and what are some things that would be terrible? There are some points in the story. I will say it does not follow the game to a T. There are little bits and pieces that are altered. How old are you? Oh, I think it's in my bio. You can just look there. There are, little bits and pieces that are altered. But for me, again, who's someone who absolutely loves the games, it has not been like an issue. There has not been any point where I've been like, oh, what the fuck? Like, why was this changed? Why did they omit this? There's points where they kind of like this is like more of a roundabout spoiler, but they do go more into the lore of like the Raiders in Oklahoma City, which is like, I liked that. I very much liked that. Trying to think what else. Sorry, I got like makeup on the back of my hand. I just noticed it. Like I truthfully have no complaints. Like it has been a great ride so far, and I'm a little sad that there's only like 2 episodes left. She doesn't look like Ellie, but I don't feel like Pedro Pascal really looks like Joel either. But I don't mind. I love her. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm like behind on chat. Okay. Except some terrible things and expect some nice things to look forward to. Yeah, I have no complaints with the show so far, honestly. I love it. No one looks like Ellie. She's a fictional character. Not even Ashley Johnson looks like Ellie, but Bella Ramsey is doing amazing. I agree. Also, hello. I don't even know what username to have. Welcome to the stream. It's a common name here in Brazil. So the only part, Ellen Page. Ellen Page? Ellen Page. Drawing a blank. Oh, Elliot. That's why. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Elliot Page would have wanted to play a female, though. Thought Ellen Page was Ellie. Elliot Page. No, he doesn't, not anymore. I know. I also here. That's why I know a bunch of them. Know a bunch of Pedros. Do you know Pedro Pascal? But even Neil Druckmann said it's not a series about zombies or The Last of Us. It's about love, and it's retelling of the same story. Yeah, there's definitely. There has not been an emphasis on the infected as much, and there's been a lot more emphasis on a lot of the character storylines, which I love, I adore, because I think if it followed the same patterns of the game, where it's like looting and like hiding from clickers all the time and bloaters and everything like that, it would get really boring and repetitive, and not because it's not as immersive as a game. I think, yeah. Some Last of Us mumbo jumbo going on, and I haven't even watched the show. I'm trying to be as non-spoiling as possible, but I am loving the show. There were zombies there the whole time. Yeah. True, the relationship between Jill and Ellie is, yeah, they're really emphasizing a lot of the storylines and like background stories, love stories, tragedy, family, everything. And I think it's making it a lot better. Sorry. enough of that. I'm gonna say this is plaster, but it's really not. Oh, this isn't gonna be. Yeah, I just need the plaster and the wood. Okay, cool. So in conclusion, would you recommend the show? Rating out of 5. 5. 5 out of 5. Honestly. Like, I can't even... It's so good. In its own ways, it is so good to me. Personally. I think some people might disagree, but I love it. I would definitely recommend. Have you played the games? I don't know if that was directed towards me, but I have. That's why I was a little hesitant, like, into getting into the show, because obviously every game adaptation for a show or a movie so far has been. But I have immensely enjoyed the show, having had played both of the games before. I hope it lives up to the expectations, man. Yeah, I mean, it's only, like, you kind of just gotta watch it for yourself. Oh, sorry, guys. I can't open Slack because I know it's going to open up on this window and I don't want to get in trouble. I need to not pick up my phone. Oh, you know what? I didn't bake. Whoopsies. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I'd say like 5 out of 5 too, just because of the way they're telling the story in a real world basis. But if you're expecting it to be exactly like the game, word for word, you'll be disappointed. I agree. I agree on that one. That is very well said. Very well said indeed. Interesting. Yeah. Where's the normals? There they are. Okay, this can go. Isn't there a way to just delete the mask? There we go. Grr. Like so close. Close enough. That's probably why, actually. Much better. Much better. Oh. Gotta hydrate. And I gotta do a posture check. Oh, man. I just got comfy. Posture check. You want to see how I'm sitting? Shrimp posture. No, I'm exaggerating. All right, I'll sit up straight. Literally a spider on that chair. Wait, where? You're fucking lying to me. Where? You're fucking with me right now, right? Please tell me you're lying to me. Was there a spider? Y'all, was there a fucking spider? Because I'll scream. Like, I'll actually, like, have a panic attack right now. Where was it? Are you being for real? Be fucking for real right now. Is it on me? Oh, I'll cry. I'll literally have, like, a mental breakdown. Anyways, nah, see, I'm not worshiping our fucking Lord until you tell me if you were. There isn't any. Are you lying to me? No, because I feel like you're messing with me now. Please. Because we get, like, we get daddy long legs down here, and, like, that's fine. But anything else, and I'll literally, like, throw up. Please. Arachnophobia queen. Bro, there's no spider. Okay. I was talking about you. Oh, okay. Can you tell it's bad? Okay, we'll worship our Lord and Savior now. First worship of the night. I think he was saying you look like a spider in the chair. It's just mucking with you, bro. No, I can't. Like, I was the muck. Oh, I don't like spiders. That was embarrassing. I shouldn't have reacted like that, because now someone's gonna fuck with me in the future and be like, "Hey, there's a spider in your chair," and I'm gonna, like, shit myself. Actually, okay, all right. Noted. Fuck, dude. Okay. All hail our mighty Lord and Savior, our gracious shrimp God. May he bless all of our projects and our work tonight. May there not be any spiders on my chair ever. Blessed be. Amen. Hallelujah. Back to work. No spiders on the chair, so back to work. Shrimpflation hasn't affected the price of praise. Not yet. Not yet. I'm giving it one more chance, because I think we only how many did we have yesterday? I'm allowing y'all to redeem yourselves one last time, and then that's when I will draw the line, I suppose. Your chair looks comfy as fuck, by the way. Thanks. It's really old and really squeaky, but it is comfy. It is, like, it's not like it's like an office chair, not a gaming chair, because I don't believe that gaming chairs are actually, like, good for your posture. It's got good lumbar support, even though I sit like an idiot. Gaming chairs are mid. Yeah. I don't trust them. Gaming chairs are so bad for posture. Yeah. Gotta get those, I don't know the name of those, like, really good chairs. That being said, I want one because they're cute. They are cute. That's why I was like, I had sat and thought about my setup a lot for streaming, because I was like, oh man, like, I don't have, like, the cutest setup, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess like the paintings and the shelves or the bookshelf is cute. But I was like, oh, I don't really have the cutest setup. Like, I don't have, like, a cute gaming chair. But I was like, I'm not trying to be one of those, like, gamer Twitch stream e-girlies or whatever. So I was like, I don't really care. I'd rather just be comfortable and work than be uncomfortable and have a key setup. You know what I mean? Herman Miller, yeah. That's, yeah. No, I don't remember the name of him. My gaming chair is not comfortable at all. That's why I'm sitting like a shrimp right now. We all sit like shrimps, honestly. Oh gosh, sorry guys. It's work. Those are the shit, but God, way too much money. Yeah. It's like modern comfy. From what I'm reading, The Last of Us seems to focus a lot on the popularity of the cast. A lot on the popularity of the cast. I don't know what that means, because I'm not sure what that means, but I feel like I don't agree. Having watched the show thus far. Oh my gosh. X-Rocker ones. It's so uncomfortable. Wait, I'm going to look it up real quick. X-Rocker chair. One of these? That doesn't look comfy at all. Is it with or without the stand? Because if it's this, I'm praying for you. But even these, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. With the stand. Okay, still looks uncomfortable. My chair is like 5 years old. I have to put padding on the bottom since it's basically like sitting on wood. Oh no. I have a generic Amazon Basics office chair. I think before this got like handed down to me, I just had like an Amazon Basics office chair. And it was all right, to be honest. But this is much better. This is like the comfiest chair that I've had so far. I do wish there were armrests. Sometimes the armrests like have lost their way at some point with this one, but it is okay. Of course, now I can't remember which brush I used. I could have swore it was this one. Why are things that allow you to be comfy so much money? Yeah. Literally why? Literally why? Literally have to be a criminal to just get a good chair. This would be more comfortable to sit on the floor. Finna sit crisscross applesauce. Finna stand up instead. Honestly, I do kind of wish I had a standing desk. Not gonna lie. My partner has one and it's pretty nice. Little bit jealous. Standing desk would be great, yeah. I have one and it's really cool. Got it about 2 months ago. Super worth it. Yeah, I'm thinking about investing. We will see though. They're a little spency. I don't know where to get one. Literally, I think like Amazon. I think literally just like Amazon sells them. Oh my gosh. I have a question about UV unwrapping, by the way. So I don't know if you work with ZBrush or Maya or if anyone else can help, but I made a model in Maya and exported it to ZBrush, and I've moved the model around in ZBrush using the Z-sphere skeleton thing, and the UV map seems to just have disappeared. Do you think I need to unwrap it in Maya again? I'll be honest, I don't use Maya or ZBrush, so I won't be able to help on this. But if anyone knows anything, obviously feel free to chime in. But yeah, I have genuinely no clue. I was looking for them, and it was about $200 to $300, so not that expensive compared with really good chairs and stuff. But still, $300 is some money. Yeah, that's why not gonna put any money into that yet. Maybe if the channel grows a little bit more, I might start like one of those little funding things where if someone wants to dono to a cause, aka standing desk, they can. Oh, great! I actually just accidentally opened up Slack and it's on my other monitor, so I can turn my notifications off. Pause notifications until tomorrow. Perfect. Z-sphere. Try using transpose, never fail me. We love helpful chat. We love. Shit, that didn't do literally anything. Am I going crazy? Sick. Thank you guys for helping out. Thanks for helping out, bruh. I have not been recording this whole damn time. Fuck. It's like an hour and 20 minutes of footage that I just lost. I can probably get it from the VOD from Twitch itself, but god damn it. Grrr. Oh no. I have to real quick open the base. If I'm modeling, I usually box model in Maya. Okay, you guys are still talking about that. No one yell at me for manually screenshotting. No one yell at me. I don't want to hear it. Ooh. Just throwing this onto my ref board so I can look at it while I'm texturing. Make sure the colors are there. Do we have any other peeps in the chat that are using UE5 for look dev offline rendering type stuff? That's a good question. I would also like to know this. Hey, Blender girl. Hello. New nickname? I was in Blender last couple of days modeling. Nice. Me too, honestly. I will have to rebuild the whole thing. Oh no. The worst. Best of luck, my friend. Won't let us use Unreal 5? What do you mean they won't let you? What the fuck? Have a good night. Catch up next stream. Oh, well, thank you for stopping by. Unreal seems really good. Yeah, I've definitely been enjoying Unreal so far as I've been learning it. How's the 5-hour tutorial going? Oh, I only watch it in bits and pieces. I have not watched the full 5 hours, and I don't think I will need to because there's some stuff in there that I don't think I'll need to learn. At least for right now. They won't let us use it because we're graduating in like July and we have no other modules other than my FMP and my dissertation, so they're telling us it's useless for us to start learning. That's dumb. That doesn't seem right to me. Cuz that's like saying, I don't know. I don't have a good example. But it's almost like if you didn't teach Blender to students knowing that they're going to be graduating and not going to have access to their Autodesk stuff. It's like, why? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever, like, oh, it's so dumb. Okay, so are you just learning by creating your own stuff and practicing that way? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if it's like, if I'm unsure of how to do something, that's when I look up how to do it in Unreal. It's like, hey, don't learn this useful thing you'll need to use in your career because you won't use it if in the last 3 months of school. So dumb. Yes, I've not much time, but a gift as always. Oh, thank you so much for the balloons. Thank you, Austin. Welcome. I know you can't stay, but thank you. Like, they haven't taught us Blender either because they're saying industry standard companies don't use it anymore. Anymore? Anymore? First of all, when would they have used it, like, before if it was never an industry standard to begin with? If that's what people are claiming. And now, it just doesn't sit right with me. Oh. Peeves me out. Also, the new profile pic. New profile pic. New profile. Wait, what new profile picture? I haven't changed my profile picture on anything. Am I like tweaking? And in fairness, everything I know today, I've taught myself because my professors haven't taught me anything. So I'm learning software like Blender, Maya, ZBrush, Substance all by myself. Yeah, that's annoying when you have to do that stuff on top of like university. Uni is very nice for the networking and job opportunities due to internship programs and all that. But geez, there are some archaic dinos teaching shit there. Yeah. I can't say too much on that because I do teach and I don't want to get in trouble. There's some picture which pops up when you're online that is different from the one you have now. I need to know what picture this is because I haven't changed anything. Dude, self-taught method, even in uni. So what are you learning in class then? Nothing. Jeez. That's so disappointing. I got told I never learned anything from YouTube. I've learned so much from YouTube for Blender. Up to this point, it's bananas. Yeah. I mean, like, you can learn a lot online, of course. I do think there is a limitation because a lot of industry standard stuff still isn't, like, taught online. like sometimes it's like you gotta wait till the industry to figure out how to do certain things. But yeah, just you can learn on YouTube. Anyone who says different is they're fibbing. I'm surprised to hear your collective experiences with professors. You are not an archaic dino, though. You're a cool modern trimp. Thank you. Trad Shimp VC the beta dino. I learned everything from YouTube and some paid courses. Yeah, same. I basically paid for 3 years of learning in uni to learn nothing in class and more on YouTube. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Out of the 3 years that it's been since I've graduated, I've learned more about 3D as a whole from the internet than the 4 years of college. Yeah. It's like, I can't say too much because I am a teacher, but I do hope that I am making a difference compared to what I went through in my first uni experience. You learn online, but going to uni is expensive. The money should be put to good use. Yeah. TikTok chat's going off again. Oh, McDonald's, but that's just me. I was eating a lot of McDonald's when I was in university, specifically when I was in New York. Because there was a unfortunate 24-hour McDonald's right next to my dorm. I don't even really see the need to do anything back here because I'm not going to be doing like shots of the back here. No need for the detail there. I mean, the plus side is I won't have to pay any of it back from the student loan thing, so it's just not really my money. Wait, what? I mean, the plus side is I won't have to pay any of it back from the student loan thing. Did the student loan thing go through? My biggest issue is the flexibility within the courses of the college I went to. If it all centered around 3D character environment design, but I really wanted to get into VFX procedural animation stuff. Interesting. I'm on like the opposite side of that, where I was learning 3D animation in VFX and wanted to learn environment and character, or specifically environment and prop. So that's pretty interesting. Some randoms always try to like join my TikTok live and I never know who they are. Sorry, 3D models and thought you were cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you for stopping by this stream just to say that. It's very nice. Posture check. God damn it. Still sitting like a shrimp. Shrimp posture. There you go. Oh, like There we go. That's better. I've heard from others that TikTok Live is a cursed area. It is. It very much is. I get the craziest shit sometimes. Straighten up. Yeah, I get like the wildest shit on TikTok sometimes, and I just ignore it really because it's just annoying. It is nice when I have like, you know, 3D people and stuff that make their way over. Not everyone here is fully a 3D artist though. Oh, I'm just saying like I think a lot of my content reaches 3D artists on TikTok. That was the point I was trying to get across. Sorry, I'm trying to make like a noticeably darker plank from the rest of them, so I get like a little bit of variation. So I can like boop, 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 and have like a darker one spread out. I think this one's kind of nice too. I have like a light, a medium, and then like a dark. They are now. We're all 3D artists now. Hopefully. I am now a full-time 3D artist and have 18 years worth of experience. I'm for sure fully a 3D artist. Squeaky chair, squeaky chair. Okay. Oh, you know what? I need to... 3D artists have a rep of being kind of chill and laid back. Felt that. I'm on the run. I'm a graphic designer, 3D artist. I like mixing the two. I'm unemployed. Oh no. I'm here trying to get some fine wood grain detail on a sword guard, and gods, why did I set myself up for a headache so much? I felt that hand painting in all the wood grain for these in the normals of this. Oof. I'm trying to get a job, aka unemployed. Hyper Shrink God will help me with my progress. Of course, of course. Of course. He's always here to help. Good thing about 3D stuff is that you can freelance remotely, though. It's convenient. That's true. It is very true. I mean, I'm full-time and I'm remote, which is nice. Very convenient. Do you do online classes? I used to. I would take some online classes here and there just to learn, but I don't anymore. I have not had the time, truthfully. Oh, we had a shrimp god. Give me one sec. I tried to stay away from like wood detail and all that until I gave myself the impossible task of making and texturing a whole city based in Tokyo. Hold on, I'll do shrimp god in like 2 seconds. Shrimp pair for after the stream. Oh, okay, I'll wait then.